The wait is finally over for a 7-year-old girl who was molested by her father 2 years ago at their home. The father was subsequently charged in December last year. The girl will take the stand when the trial begins in May. Non-governmental bodies have also commended the police for doing their part in charging the man. In December last year, the father, who is a clerk, had claimed trial to a charge of molesting his daughter, who was 5 years at the time of the alleged offence. He was said to have allegedly committed the offence between December 2008 and January 2010 at their home in Mantin. The man will be tried under Section 354 of the Penal Code, which provides up to 10 years jail, whipping or a fine if found guilty. He is currently released on bail and the trial has been fixed for May 5th. Seeing the press, the accused managed to escape through a side door with the help of a friend after the proceedings at the Seremban Magistrates Court on Thursday. The court had earlier fixed the case for mention to allow the submission of certain documents relating to the case. Meanwhile, child protection consultant Vijayakumari Pillai sends a message to child care providers and kindergarten teachers to listen and reach out to children when they speak.
What the public must know is believe the child, And we have this organization, PS Children. They're doing a great job by going to kindergartens and NGOs and talking to the children and they have a lot of activities so that children are able to talk. It's about go and talk to somebody until somebody believes you, And this is a message to also kindergarten teachers and childcare providers, when children talk, stop and listen, And in fact, some organizations are giving, when they give courses to kindergarten teachers and childcare providers, this is part of the module, how to accept when a child talks about it, Because how you react is very important. If you react very badly and you are shocked and you start crying or something, the child will never talk about it.
She also says in the future, all cases relating to young children should be recorded so that other parties or authorities may review the recordings when necessary.
And sometimes if different agencies is like in child protection cases, you have the doctors, the pediatrician interviewing the child, the social worker in the hospital interviewing the child, social worker from the department interviewing the child, different people. The child is so tired by then and she just gives up. And sometimes they just don't want to talk anymore, So all this we must understand. So it'll be good, like it happens in some countries, the one particular person, most probably the police officer who is trained to handle, will talk to the child and that is videotape. And the others concerned will look at it because the police, for them, is very important. They'll ask very relevant questions because in the court they expect that, So the others can just look at the videotape and get all the information that you need. Yeah, we have talked about it many times, past 10-15 years, but it's not implemented. It takes time, I don't know why, We also talk about the child sitting in the next room and video conferencing, where the child doesn't see the accused, because she'll be afraid. So all that can be. If you want to really help the child, we should put that in place. Yeah.
It is learned that both the mother and child have left their family home and is currently residing at an undisclosed location.